Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Sports Critics. I am Antoine. So, Mayweather up to his old tricks again, posting, talking about something that might happen, might not happen. Uh, Mayweather said it might be a rematch between him and Pacquiao. I'm going to talk about that after my intro. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so your boy Mayweather is everybody know Mayweather's outspoken. Those who don't know who Mayweather is, was you know who Mayweather is. The undefeated, he retired, undefeated welterweight champion Floyd Mayweather Jr. Has come out and posted something. I think it was on Instagram. I just woke up and caught it. I didn't get a chance to see what it was. I know it was something he posted. And he was saying he was in negotiations to have a rematch with Manny Pacquiao, who just successfully took Keith Thurman belt. I can't remember which belt it is. I think it's a WBA welterweight title. So Pacquiao is still very much active. He's an active fighter, and he's actually fighting young champions. He ain't just fighting like bums. So Pacquiao at 40 is still fighting credible competition and still looking good. He actually looked good for his age. And Mayweather been retired for a couple years. They've been talking about maybe getting a rematch. The first fight, Mayweather won by, I guess it was unanimous. Was it unanimous or split? Can't remember. Mayweather won by decision. And a lot of people Pacquiao came out and said he had like his rotator cuff before that fight, and he was in some pain, and he couldn't really throw the punches he wanted to throw or whatever. I mean, it sounds like an excuse, but it could have been true. And the whole thing was he wasn't 100%. So a lot of people say, hey, I want to see that fight when Pacquiao's 100%, especially the way he's been active and looking good right now. I want to see that fight now. And Mayweather been out the game for about 2 years. He did a little exhibition match this New Year's, but that was not a fight. That wasn't even a sparring match. Like, that was pretty bad. But Mayweather said he was talking to whoever in Saudi Arabia. Now, Saudi Arabia, I could tell they are making a big push to get some fighters, some credible fighters to fight in Saudi Arabia, because they were just talking about, Eddie Hearn was just talking about Anthony Joshua fighting in Saudi Arabia. The rematch between Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua, for those who are fight fans, know that there was one of the biggest upsets in recent history. A heavyweight match where the champ lost his belt to a challenger, and they talking about having a rematch in Saudi Arabia. And most people are like, what, Saudi Arabia? Hell no. But I could tell Saudi Arabia is making a big push. And as you know, the Middle East, they got their oil money. And that oil money is like no other money. They called it black gold for a reason, because that shit is gold. I mean, oil. So they got their oil money. So they got enough money to throw at people. So people trying to get that money. That's all it is. So Mayweather kind of like Price, like, hey man, we can make even more money than we made in the first fight. So in this rematch, so it's just it's a money grab. It's cool. I just want to see the fight. Some people say I don't need to see this. They ain't got nothing to prove. Blah blah blah. But I didn't want to see it. But if I'm kind of in the camp that I feel like Pacquiao might have did have a hurt shoulder, and I'm not giving him an excuse. Mayweather won the fight fair and square, but I still wouldn't mind seeing that rematch with Pacquiao being 100%. I just want to see that. And if Mayweather beat him again, then hey, Pacquiao can't say nothing. Pacquiao fans can't say nothing. That's that. You had 2 chances, you lost. So I wouldn't mind seeing that actually. And that's the thing. I think given this actually might open up some doors for fighters that probably wouldn't fight each other. You know how fighters are duck fighters and scared. But when Saudi Arabia say, hey, if y'all fight each other, we'll pay y'all this, hey, they gonna do it. They pay them enough money to retire off of, so people they'll take that chance. So Saudi Arabia's got money to throw out at people, and people jumping at that to get paid. So we'll see, man. I'm thinking like I didn't know Saudi Arabia was making this big push, but I heard about a few fights there, and they had like smaller names. I think they trying to say, look, because you got Dubai, they got their money, they being more, they changing their land. They trying to be more modern. They trying to be more into what's going on in the Western culture and stuff. So they like, okay, we want sporting events now. We want stuff like that. Because you don't hear too many sporting events over there like that. I'm not sure, but when the soccer World Cup, I don't know if they go to Saudi Arabia. It's always something kind of going on with the civil wars and all this stuff. So people kind of stay away from that with stuff like sporting events. So it's like, okay, we're done with that. I'm thinking Saudi Arabia saying, look, we're done with that. We're a civilized culture. We got a lot of money. We are, we building our status up. We want sporting events here now. So, and I'm pretty sure they like boxing. So they like, look, we're looking to get a big name fight over here, and we will pay top dollar. So that's why people are like, okay, shit, well, we there. So Mayweather jumped at that opportunity. He probably came to them. Was like, look, I'm looking to do this rematch, and I'll do it over here if the money's right. And that's probably how he came to him. So now they're trying to negotiate that. And I'm pretty sure Pacquiao gonna take it because one, Pacquiao money ain't right, or from out here, he still got money, but all the money he made, his money still kind of not. It's a little funny or whatnot. And another one, he probably still want to get back at Mayweather because he want to get that rematch. So I think all the pieces gonna fall in place, man. It might end up being a good ass fight. So we'll see. I actually like to see that, and I will pay for it. Usually I don't say that about a fight, but I'll pay for that one. I just gotta see. And that's how everybody feel. Everybody's like, who asking for that? Yeah, you want to see it though, right? And if they show it, you're gonna watch it, right? Okay. So I'll stop complaining. So I want to see that. I actually think it might be a good fight, man. Because one, Mayweather's going to try to hold on to his undefeated, and Pacquiao really going to try to beat him. So, it might be a good fight, man. So I'm on board. I think it's going to happen. So some people's like, oh, he just talking out his ass. No, I think it's going to happen because I think they both in position of we need that money. It's going to be for money. It ain't gonna be for glory and for belts. It's just for money. But it's still gonna be entertaining as hell. So I'm cool with it. I hope it happens. I hope it happens sooner rather than later because if they get too damn old, I mean, who really wants to see 2 45-year-olds in there? I mean, I think Mayweather 42. I think Mayweather 42, Pacquiao 40. So they gotta do this soon. I would say this year, but they might want to do it the beginning of next year. Beginning of next year, early as I can see it. Early as I can see it happening. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, so, man, that's my discussion on the Mayweather-Pacquiao possible fight. I think it's going to happen, and I will definitely going to see it. And you'll get a little post-fight discussion about that once it happens. And if I have to make a prediction right now, which I don't want to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. If I have to make a prediction right now, I'm going to say Pacquiao is going to take it by unanimous decision. No, by split decision. I'm going to give it a split decision. And the reason why I say that because Pacquiao's so active and he's been going and Mayweather been out out the game, man, he gonna come back and talk all this shit like it ain't nothing. He's like riding a bike, I'm Money Mayweather, all that shit. But the fact that he been not boxing for 2 years and Pacquiao been very active, and he been actually getting fucking better somehow. Ever since that loss to Jeff Horn, Pacquiao is not bullshitting. And it's like, okay, I guess he feel like, I slacked off a little bit with Jeff Horn and I end up losing that to somebody that's way below me. I'm not slacking off no more. So I think Pacquiao will take it by decision, man. I don't see a knockout, but I see a decision. So that's my prediction. That's my thoughts on that. Thanks for checking out the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can get those alerts when I put up a new video. And I will have some more discussion on some more boxing, man. I will be talking about the Anthony Joshua situation and Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz situation and some other stuff in boxing. But I do all sports. But yeah, thanks for checking out the video, and I'm out of here. Peace.